What is up, guys? My name is Pt1 and this is the second time that I record this video after wasting almost half an hour making it. Just because I forgot to unmute my microphone and I was just talking to myself for whatever reason. So, back again. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 is going to drop out soon on November 16th. We're just less than 7 days away as the time of recording this video, as you can see on the bottom right of your screen. We're gonna get on this video. We're actually gonna do it different from last time, because last time I did one whole clip. We're gonna divide it in two sections. One is gonna be Modern Warfare content, the regular Modern Warfare, and the other one is gonna be Warzone 2.0. And because I'm more excited about the regular Warzone 2.0 and DMC game modes, this first part is gonna be regarding only that. So we're gonna get into this screen and we're just gonna talk about the Warzone 2.0 new game mode called DMC, which is the new extraction game mode that they're gonna add in there. We also see a picture of the Al Masar app, which is gonna be the new battle royale map for Warzone 2.0. Also, we're gonna get a new Gulag, new vehicles, a heavy chopper and a Hummer EV. We also got new game features: aquatic combat, circle collapse, proximity chat, new buy station, third person playlist, and interrogation BR. Also, with the battle pass, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Then we get into detail in the second video. So let's just get right into it with Season 1. It's gonna drop on November 16th. And with this one, we're gonna get the new Warzone map, which is gonna have at least what was it? I seen it. Oh, I forgot where it was. I know it has I believe 18 major points of interest, or POIs, for you to drop in apart from the other ones. And we're gonna have some sections of the Al-Marsar map that are gonna be from the game. There you're gonna get Al Braga Fortress, Embassy, which, by the way, if you drop on an embassy, near embassy is gonna be high rise. Also, another interesting one will be Terminal, Quarry, and I forgot which other one is gonna be in here. But you can see from here the core map: Fortress, Embassy, Hydroelectric. I'm just gonna call it like that. I'm not gonna mention the first one because I don't know why they added all of those in there, just instead of calling it just a simple name to remember. But Sarwa Hydroelectric, why we just couldn't call it Hydroelectric, I don't know. But we're gonna get those to wreck. That map sucks anyway. And also from battle maps, which is from Ground War and Invasion, we're gonna have Sarif Bay, Turak again, and Sa'id. So we're just gonna get we can click in here and we're gonna see the new map, as you can see it in here. We've seen this map on Call of Duty next event at the beginning of the year. So this is gonna be where Terminal is gonna be. In here's where high rise is gonna be. So supposedly caves is gonna be the 2019 Armasav cave, or whatever name that stupid cave map was. I forgot about it. And we got Quarry in here, as you can see it. So yeah, we're gonna see those. But going back to Warzone 2, we're gonna have loadouts that are not leaving. Loadouts, for those of you who don't know, when they were talking about Warzone 2, they said that they were going to remove loadouts, but they're going to be back. It's just that it's going to be different this time. The old Warzone, when you call in a loadout will essentially drop with all just a full loadout. On this one, it's just going to be the primary weapon from that created loadout, and you can only buy them at shops or get them from a loadout drop public event or strongholds and black sites. The shops are basically buy stations. They just change the name for the sake of changing it for whatever reason. They like to do that, and they're just changing it. Also, loadouts from public events just gonna be like the Fortnite type of thing, where the balloon drops and you can go get it. And black site strongholds, so it's just like the bunkers from Warzone 1, but they're gonna be with AI in there. Also, looting mechanics from BR remaining traditional, and new backpack system in DMC. DMC is that new game mode that we're gonna talk about, but not too much because we don't have a lot of information on it. But I got a few comments that I want to make on that. Also, you can have, when a player interacts with another loot container, such as a duffel bag, medical case, they will function with a loot menu. When player dies, they will drop their primary weapon on the ground and their backpack, which contains the rest of their content and is accessed through a loot menu. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting for DMC, but it's streamlined for Battle Royale. So I would assume that once you kill somebody, all the loot's gonna drop like the traditional, so that they can keep that fast-paced game. Also, the new Gulag. We already seen the I'm sorry, the new Gulag on the Call of Duty next event, where it's just gonna be a 2v2 experience instead of being a 1v1. But here's the thing: the Gulag will also have a jailer who will appear in the middle of the match to help speed up combat. Defeated the jailer will return all 4 Gulag prisoners back into the BR, which offers a dilemma. Do both duo agree to wait and fight this powerful enemy together, or does one get greedy and try to go for the elimination victory? And this is where the proximity chat comes into play. For example, you get dropped in the Gulag, you're gonna be like talking to the other guys like, hey, you wanna wait for the jailer? Yeah, sure, let's wait. And then all of a sudden they betray you and kill you before the even jailer arrives. So that's a neat one. Also, if the jailer neither team defeats the jailer, after a brief period of time, all 4 operators lose. So keep that in mind. Also, AI combatants in the VR game mode only are in Stronghold, Black Sites, and Gulag over time, meaning the jailer. So you're going to be able to go to Strongholds and Black Sites, and you're going to encounter enemy resistance, but not being AI. But also keep in mind that they can also be enemy players in there as well as AI, because what if they're going from another entrance and they're fighting AI on one side and you're also fighting AI on one side? So keep that in mind. But the strongholds are going to have good weapons and such things that you can get the custom loadouts from AI or players and so forth. Also, aquatic combats, new vehicle and fuel mechanics, and more. Circle collapse. There's going to be 3 circles towards the end of the match. Instead of having one big circle colliding, it's just gonna be one big circle, then it's gonna split into 3, and then all those 3 circles are gonna be combining into one towards the end of the game, which is gonna be awesome. Proximity chat, got something to say. Comms are now open, so any in-game chatter can be picked up by any other squad. This can be opened up in new ways to tackle engagement or mess with enemies who are held up inside buildings. I've seen a lot of this on DayZ, that they talk mad shit to each other. Assimilation in squad-based DMC modes, there's gonna be a special BR playlist. You have the choice to join up with enemy operators and form a larger squad. That sounds interesting. Interrogation only in DMC and BR. This is basically you down an enemy, you go them, you check them down, and they're gonna give you intel where their enemies. Where their enemies, where the enemies are. I would assume that this is for people they have seen or their squad members. Also, heavy chopper and Hummer EV. The heavy chopper actually can hover in the air without a pilot. That is awesome. I'm gonna see a lot of trick shotters doing some crazy stuff like that. And the Hummer EV pickup is versatile, it's fast, and it's all electric. If you wanna be on that conservative side, even though in real life the Hummer EV sucks as an electric vehicle. It essentially sucks. But in here we see all the vehicles that we're gonna have in Al Rasad: ATV, UTV, hatchback, SUV, the Hummer, cargo truck, light helo, heavy chopper, RHIB, I don't know. Oh, a boat. It's a tactical boat. Armored patrol boat, and they're gonna have fuel and gas stations. No more unlimited fuel sources. All vehicles, yes, including the EVs, are gonna use fuel over time, and when it runs out, the vehicle is no longer usable. Vehicles can be refilled either with gas cans found around the map or at gas stations. Gas stations can also repair body damage and tire, thereby restoring vehicle health. However, operators can also platform flat tire repairs anywhere in the world by interacting with individual tires. So for those of you who don't know, if you're in a vehicle and you want to shoot somebody that's running away from you, you can shoot the tires and they will not be able to move. Because, they will be able to move, but they will be slow. Aquatic combat, we already seen this. You can only use the sidearm, melee weapons, and throwing knife while you're submerged. Also, but if you want to creep up, you can also use the regular weapons. So, DMC is a new game mode. It's going to be a open world narrative focused extraction mode where you're going to fight enemy operators and AI combatants. And they're going to have a tactical overview. I would assume new blog posts for this as they're getting close to the launch next week. Also, I am excited for this one. Third person playlist for the BR mode. I seen gameplay of this on Twitter and it looks fantastic. It's a different take from the regular Warzone. It's going to be a third person, and a lot of people are hyping up the third person on the on the regular 6v6. Regarding Call of Duty Warzone 1 or Warzone Caldera, as has gonna be reimagined, it's gonna take away a lot of stuff from the game. But on November 16 at 8 a.m. Pacific time, they're gonna shut down the servers for Warzone temporarily. Keep in mind, this is just gonna be for a little bit. And at 10 a.m. same day, Pacific Standard Time, they're gonna open up Warzone 2.0 with Season 1. During this time, most of the Raven software team is gonna be focused on ensuring that Warzone 2.0 is actually running efficient. If there's any game-breaking glitches or bugs or something like that, they're gonna be on top of it, I would hope. And at this time, they're just saying, hey, don't play Warzone 1. You're not gonna be able to anyway. Just hop on into Warzone 2. See that what we got new in store. You're gonna like it better than the other one, and you're gonna jump into it. Then after Warzone 2.0 is actually fully stable, and after Thanksgiving break and those holidays and such, Warzone is gonna be planned as relaunch as Call of Duty Warzone Caldera as a separate experience. That's gonna happen approximately at 10 a.m. Pacific time on November the 28th. As a token of our appreciation, players who play Warzone 1 are gonna get a few items in Warzone 2. Speaking about Warzone Caldera, they're just gonna have this new map. Well, it's not a new map, it's just Warzone Caldera. I know a lot of people hate the map, but it's just gonna be Warzone Caldera. It's not gonna be Warzone 1, so you're not gonna be able to play those other game modes, and it's gonna be bare bones. Also, weapon XP, double weapon XP, battle pass content, weapon store bundles, and other purchases made from Modern Warfare 2019, Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard are not gonna be accessible within Warzone 2.0. It's only gonna be in the Warzone 1 and their respective game. Also, Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2.0 content, including new battle pass and store bundles, will not be available in Warzone Caldera. Double weapon XP and double XP weapon will also not be transferable between Caldera and Warzone 2.0. Also, you won't have any in-game store card points will be transferred between all games, which is expected at this point. Also, something that is really important here, and some people are gonna dislike this: Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep maps will not be present in Call of Duty Warzone Caldera. So that's sad for those people who like that. I'm not a huge Warzone guy. I don't like Warzone anyways because of the loadouts, but I'm willing to give it a try in Warzone 2.0. So yeah, that is it for the section of this video. So stay tuned for the part 2, where we're gonna dive deep into what is the Modern Warfare football event, the battle pass, the operators weapons, and all this in here. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like this video if you like, comment if you're excited to see the new DMZ and Warzone 2.0 maps, and I'll see you guys on the next part 2.